Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sop. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben, Yashua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I have to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the archons, and to the women and children around the world in Paleo Hebrew language. Kal Halayim Ba Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha Rokah Kodash Mahamah, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. Double honors to the apostles of Lion Den's camp. Salutations to the archons on the four corners of the earth and to the women and children. Shalom. Okay. You know, it looks like algorithm is bringing out more and more on how close things are getting for the whole world with the UFOs and with the digital invisible money as well. I saw another, it was in a TikTok video, Elon Musk talking about the how close we really are with the chip, you know, how it's becoming more and more, how he said it. Well, in other words, how it's going to become more in demand, right? Because people, they're going to remove money and paper money, and people are going to, at least 2/3 of our people are going to say, hey, this is beautiful, this is great, you know, I don't care, as long as I can, you know, live good and do the things I need to do. Anyway, it says here, the incident in October, chosen ones, the true UFOs, aliens, they could have ended everything, but they didn't. That's the point. Well, we're going to go through scripture to find out why it has not happened yet, okay? The title of this lesson, Holding the Four Winds. Let me play this, and then after that, we're going to scripture. Here we go.
October of 1982, over at ICBM base, where UFOs popped up, was observed over this base, where the missiles are pointed at us, United States. These UFOs perform incredible maneuvers. They split apart, they fuse back together, they'd appear and disappear, and right at the end of this 4-hour period, the launch control codes for the ICBMs lit up. Something entered the correct codes. The missiles were fired up and ready to launch, and they could not shut it down. The Russian officers were panicking. The UFOs they disappeared. The launch control system goes back to normal. Colonel Sokolov and his team came in, took the thing apart, could not figure out what it was. It wasn't a power surge or EMPs or some of the baloney excuses that our country has given for similar events involving our nuclear missiles. They thought it was a message from wherever the UFOs were from. And
there you go. Okay. So the people in power are freaking out because those angels in the chariots prove to the people in power that they can turn on those missiles when the time comes, right? We don't need Putin to say press the button. China, right? Press the button. Iranians, you know, over their president, press the button. Okay? This is in the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, who controls all things, always has, and always will. I want to go to Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. Salakia. And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Right? So here it is already loud and clear in the scripture. Again, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai letting the whole world know that they're in control, even of the technology that the wicked has made. Because remember or understand, you so-called Negros, Latinos, Negros, and speckled birds, it was Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai who gave this technology and the internet and everything, AI, to the wicked. Okay? So keep that in mind. It's very important. I want to go to Revelation chapter 9, verse 4. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of Yahweh Bashin Yahushai in their forehead. Scripture's making it clear that, it's going to be 144,000 chosen elect, right? All men and 1/3 of men, women, and children. Okay? I want to go to Revelation chapter 6, verse 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts saying, measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Right? It's talking about Yahweh Shai giving the orders. You don't hurt the people that I chose. Right? So even though we don't know who they're going to be, who they are, we only hope and pray that we are going to be part of that. But he's going to feed us. Okay, we are so used to, all of us, the so-called Negros Latino Spectrum, we're so used to going to the store or ordering things in the internet that we forgot what it is, right, to grow things, or what it is that has grown wildly by the hand of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, right? What plants, what herbs can be edible. So when you see why the people in power, the Edomites, keep spraying poison in the air, in the water, in the land, in the food, in the clothes, right? It's because they want to remove that way of believing, or that kind of faith that you can still find food out there growing wild. Plus what the angels will bring to us, which is called the food of, what is it called again in the Bible? Manna, right? I want to go to Revelation 8, verse 7. And the first angel sounded, and the third, and there followed like a hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast into the earth, and the third part of the tree was burned up, and all green grass was burned up. We're not reaching that level yet until they bring in the digital system, which is going to be on a Trojan horse, okay? Because they're going to hack the hell out of it to say, look, it's not working, right? We're going to have to mandate the Charagma, the CHIP, the MOTB, whatever you want to call it, but everyone's going to have to take it and put it inside. We're going to have to turn everybody into a cyborg. Our people have to understand that the reason they have to do this is because they want to patent us to have ownership, number one, to consent to it, right? And for the wicked that are in power and act so bravely, that are going to go and hide under the ground, while those who are cyborgs go and fight the Creator when he comes back in the chariots with the host of angels, with an army of angels. You see? Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 22. And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him and upon his bands, and upon the many Slakia people that are with him, an overflowing rain and great hailstorm, fire and brimstone. Woo! Whatever the wicked, because they're around the world, okay? Even though America is the main objective, the military governments around the world are going to unite and participate in helping the wicked, the Edomites, to fight the chariots, right? Which that's what the Bible calls them. They're not UFOs. They are chariots or clouds. When Yahushua comes back with the host of angels, right? So at that time, we will know who is sealed. Once those missiles are turned loose and go up, when they're coming down, it's lo and behold, It's when we're going to know who is the chosens. Okay, verse 23. And though will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am Yahweh Shai. There won't be no misunderstanding, no assumption no more. That I thought it was gonna be Jesus with the long hair, brown eyes, and doesn't the high heels and everything. No, that's Caesar Borgia, son of a pope. Okay, the true King of Kings, Lord of Lord. He's 10 feet tall, dark skin, and afro. Okay. I want to go to Revelation chapter 16, verse 2. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Woo! It says they have the mark. Okay? And one thing that I saw in another video is how, and this goes out to our people, to Jake, to the women, so-called Negros Latino and speckled birds. Hopefully this won't be deleted, but here it goes. None of our women should be going to the hospitals when they're pregnant. Okay? You should be learning how to deliver babies at home. You see, that's not something that is bad, wicked, and evil. I learned how to deliver my last baby at home. Okay? Learn what essential oils you need to take. What essential herbs you need to take to stop the any internal bleeding. What essential oils you need to take that will be a whole food for you and the baby, and that will lubricate to make the delivery easier and less stress in the back. You see? Our people did it before in the past, so it's not impossible. Okay? It was given to us and to our women the knowledge from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, not from these wicked Edomites. Where was I? I want to go to Revelation chapter 7, verse 3. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have what? Sealed the servants of our God in their forehead. And we're getting closer. Verse 4, and I heard the numbers of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all tribes of the children of Israel. It doesn't say here of the people of the whole world. See, like Christian 501c3 incorporated churches say. Okay? So I'm going to leave it with Revelation chapter 13. That's very important. Verse 16. Right? This is how close we are getting. And he calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, right, slave, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, except he that had the mark or the name of the beast, of the number of his name. That's almost like when people used to say that's the Social Security number. Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So we know that this is his worshiping number. It can be his email number, right, or the code number that he had put in every chip, so that AI, right, can be worshipped as a god, right? I hope that this was edifying, And with that I say, Shalom.